The change is unbelievable, really. When I look back, I was outside working in gardens. I call myself a professional now, you know.
Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine. I'm an enrolments manager here at Learning People. My job is to help students unlock their career potential. So today I will be introducing you to Matt, who is a new father. He studied one of our cybersecurity collections and he is now thriving as a security and information assurance advisor for Surrey Police. So today I'm going to be talking you through his career change with Learning People. So let's go through some questions. We'll start by asking you, what motivated you to seek a career in cybersecurity in the first place?
It was a bit of a natural progression, really. It started in the first lockdown when we were all at home. I was at home for 6 weeks and I started doing game design and game coding and just getting into it really through that, more for something to do and keep me sane, and just really enjoyed it. And then sort of progressed more into knowing about it and kept doing it after work and things like that. And decided to pursue a career in IT in general. And that's when I found this collection of courses, shall we say, and enrolled.
Nice. So what was it that made you choose Learning People in the first place?
It was just the collection of certifications that you offered. Me and my wife, we did the research and sort of spoke to people in the industry as to what is a good qualification to have and good course to undertake. She's actually a teacher as well, and sort of spoke to the Learning People about many different sort of things.
Oh, that's great.
And thought it was a very good course. You offered a lot. And I spoke to, as I said, I spoke to somebody in the industry already who highly recommended the top tier courses, which
That's
I
really
did.
Good.
And you're the best really out there, definitely.
I think it's really good for you to be able to speak to people that work within the industry because they can give you that advice. It's nice to have that second opinion, so that's great. What did you enjoy most about your experience when you were studying with Learning People?
The freedom, really, to be able to sort of take it as and when I wanted. There were some bits that I sort of skipped and came back to, and the way that it went. I was doing the videos and the course content. I was working my way through that, and then came to do the labs afterwards, the slightly more practical side of things. I did that as a revision afterwards, and it worked for me doing it that way. So it was very flexible.
And were you able to fit the study alongside your job at the time?
Originally, yes, I was working at the same time, and then I was lucky enough to actually save up a bit of money, and I quit my job.
Wow.
And went full dove in the deep end.
Oh, that's
and
great. They give you that opportunity to study more.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I could do it full time. Yeah.
That's good. What specific skills or knowledge did you gain from the course that you found the most valuable going into the job?
It's quite hard because I came a complete and utter career change, so all of it was sort of valuable, really. The beginning courses, the A+ and the Network Plus, really helped with the later courses, really understanding it. So it was just everything, really, to be honest. Yeah.
It does build you up step by step, doesn't it, when you're going through the courses, which is really helpful.
It was very helpful coming from, as I say, nothing, like no knowledge, shall we say, just coding knowledge that I taught myself, right the way through to being able to do lots. Yeah,
that's really exciting. And how has your life changed since you enrolled and studied and made this change?
Tenfold. The change is unbelievable, really. When I look back sort of a couple of years before I started the journey, it's totally different. I was outside working in gardens, being a landscape gardener, to now being, not that I wasn't before, but I call myself a professional now, you know. And it's little things like being able to sign people's passports, which obviously was never a chance before.
Yeah, that's quite cool. And tell us a little bit more about what you're doing in your job now. What does a security and information assurance advisor for Surrey Police, what do you do?
So we're on sort of the change management side of things. Anyone that wants to put anything new in, they have to effectively get approval from us. Be that from simple things like ensuring there's encryption involved in transit or at rest, right the way through to even processes, how things are done. We help them come up with the most secure way of doing things.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you enjoy the job?
Yes, definitely. Yes, it's brilliant. Yeah, very rewarding when you actually manage to get something done and through, because it takes a long time through all the processes. Yeah.
And what advice would you give to someone that's considering enrolling and making this kind of change in their life?
Really do the research first and really sort of make sure that you want to do it, I suppose is the way of putting it, and then really go for it, really dive in and spend all the time that you can doing it. Yeah.
Great, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for answering those questions. I know that you have some questions for me to run through as well.
What do you find most rewarding about working with students?
I would say being able to manage a team and support a team that every day they have that opportunity to play a huge part in someone's life and get them to actually change their life and change their careers is really inspiring and really enjoyable.
What traits make a student successful?
I think someone who is really hardworking, someone who's willing to learn, they're enthusiastic about getting into this industry and making a career change. Enthusiasm and willingness to learn is really important.
How important are transferable skills?
Transferable skills are something that employers will massively look at, especially as a career changer. So when you're going into something that's brand new, employers will start looking at the skills that you have from previous work and they can then translate that into your day-to-day, moving into an IT role. So yeah, they're really important.
And which one is more important, experience or certifications?
So both are really important. I think the value of being able to demonstrate to an employer that you have industry-led certifications shows that you have the validation to do the job. But what's great with our training is you have practice labs that are built into the learning. So actually, as you learn all of the theoretical aspects of the learning, you're also getting to practice it in real life and you gain real life experience. So yeah, you do get both. Right, well, I think that's all of the questions. Thank you so much for coming down today, Matt. It's been lovely to meet you.
And thank you for having me. It's been great.